Welcome, listeners! Get ready for an exciting journey as we explore the captivating world of spiritual healing. Today, we'll shine a light on the incredible work done by practitioners like Dr. Moosa Lubega. This compelling subject intertwines with ancient traditions and speaks to the ways people seek guidance in their lives. Take love spells, for instance. They're believed to reunite lovers in as little as 24 hours. Just imagine the fascinating stories behind those experiences.
Wow. 24 hours? That seems pretty fast. Like, what does that even look like? Does someone just sit in a room chanting and then, poof, magic happens? How do they even know it'll work?
Chuckles. Great question. It's not quite like waving a wand, but there's a ritualistic aspect to it. Think of it as a mix of intention setting and belief, just like how athletes visualize their performance before a big game. Focus can lead to tangible outcomes. Rituals can vary from specific chants to using symbolic items like candles and crystals to channel intentions. So, it's less about poof and more about the energy and focus put into it.
Oh, wow. So it's like manifesting? I read somewhere about The Secret and the law of attraction. Do you think there's a connection? Could love spells just be a more intense version of that?
Absolutely, you're spot on there. Manifestation and love spells both revolve around the concept of intention. The law of attraction tells us that what we concentrate on, we attract into our lives. Imagine it like setting a GPS for your heart's desires. Just like a gardener who plants seeds, the more nurturing energy and positive thoughts you invest, the better the outcome could be. Dr. Lubega emphasizes aligning one's spiritual beliefs with personal goals to manifest happiness and success.
That's a cool analogy. Speaking of gardening, I've always been curious. What about people who have negative energies or even curses? How do you tell if that's a thing? Wouldn't it be super weird to think I can't get a job just because I'm cursed?
Laughs. That's a classic dilemma. It's said that negative energies can create what feels like an imbalance in someone's life. Picture trying to walk through a room where the lights are flickering. It's pretty disorienting. This is where consultations with experts like Dr. Lubega come into play. They offer insights through psychic readings or even just a good old conversation to uncover underlying issues. Some perform spiritual cleansing rituals to remove those bad vibes and restore balance in life.
Wow, that sounds intense. So there's a whole ritual just to get rid of bad juju? I'd totally freak out if I thought I was cursed. Would it be too far-fetched to think that some people, conjure their own curses by thinking too negatively?
Smirking. You hit the nail on the head. It can indeed happen. Our thoughts and emotions shape our reality. It's akin to when someone walks into a room radiating negativity. Others can feel it, right? In spiritual healing, a focus on shifting one's mindset is vital to prevent negative patterns from taking root. Essentially, breaking free from self-imposed curses.
That's next-level self-awareness? But what if someone wanted to improve their, financial situation or business success instead? Can spiritual healing actually help? With that?
Absolutely. Spiritual practices can enhance prosperity. Think of it like preparing for a big presentation at work. You wouldn't just walk in unprepared. Individuals often seek spells or guidance that focus on intention, motivation, and sometimes even removing obstacles, whether they're mental or external. Many have transformed their fortunes entirely, like a spiritual reboot.
Whoa, that sounds like a complete game changer. I can totally see how clearing mental clutter would open up some serious opportunities. So, if someone wanted to dip their toes into this world, where would they even start?
Great question. It often begins with research, finding a practitioner who resonates with one's values. Dr. Lubega offers online sessions, such as tarot readings and dream interpretation, that can introduce newcomers to these concepts. It's like finding a good movie, checking out the trailer first to see if it piques your interest before diving into the entire film. It's about finding that right fit that aligns with your energy and aspirations.
Oh, I love that analogy. It's like trying out different flavors of ice cream before committing to a scoop. So many choices. What if you end up loving something you never thought you would?
Exactly. Diving into spirituality is just like tasting those unexpected flavors. Each session can unlock a sweet surprise,